for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. And it's Hickson in at the 5, down low. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Back to Irving. He feeds it to Brown. Hickson grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Brown, good.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Evans outside. To the right side. Here's Davis. No luck, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you, and you know how optimistic and positive I am. But it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
Now Evans, following the three-point attempt by Freak, and it's blocked by Brown, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Cleveland.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Thompson kicks to Love. Dishes it to Irving. Back to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And 11 points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the basket by Gordon. Cavaliers leading. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Cavaliers, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Sinks the three-pointer. Gordon's got 9.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
There's Brown with the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Uses both hands to slam it down.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Pelicans trail. Got a piece of it. Now Cleveland moving it up. Irving's got the ball. Brown wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Catch up with Doris from the side.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told Jay that he wants their offense to run through him. As as we know, that's not a role he shies away from. They always lean on him to drive their offense, and Coach wants to lean on him again today. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Brown, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Smith the pass to Mozgov. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there, Kevin.
Evans kicks to Davis, lays it up and banks it in.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Really an extraordinary game for Brown. He's already got 19 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on them.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And Brown drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Evans dishes to Davis. And he jams it with authority.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Now here's Brown. He just could not put it together in that loss to Chicago. The Cavaliers again can't hit. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Davis. Pachulia with the steal. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brown with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. And it's Brown missing. Pelicans trail by 6. And Moore kicks to Evans. Anderson outside. Feeds it to Jennings. On the wing, Davis. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 8 points for Anthony Davis.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Cavaliers lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And one of the rising is Anthony Davis. His offense.
A lot of face-up, you know.
Well, I tell you could be go with a different look here. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Caspi. And it's Brown in for Smith. And then for New Orleans, Anthony Davis is checked in for Anderson. Evans comes in for Gordon. And it's Jennings in for Cole. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Jennings out there with Holiday. And it's Hickson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. And it's paid. dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Evans goes in. The wide open look here for Holiday. Here's Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Davis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Brown with it. Evans picks him up. The feed to Bellinelli. Back to Brown. Set the pick.
Absolutely. Not allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Right side Jennings, wide open. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
Here's Davis. Count that as his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
Clarkie talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here. But no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Cleveland ahead, up by 5. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on...
Okay.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice. Twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Brown in a 2-guard. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Caspi in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls did not have a great showing. He picked up 5 points, and he also added a few assists as he set up his teammates as well. He had just a really rough shooting night, and the rim seemed to have a lid on it for him.